Well, it looks like they just skipped town, but I'll go stop in to check on them here shortly.
Hello, and welcome back to the Lost Legends of Scadrial, Mistborn Adventure Game Podcast. I'm your host and narrator, Trevor, and with me we have the rest of the Lost Legends.
Hi, my name is John. I go by Clovermite Online, and I play Tony Darkomancy.
I'm David, and I play Lord Falco.
My name is Brian, and my character's called Tajmil.
I'm Kelly, and I play Merda.
Well, let's jump back in. We last left off with Tajmil helping Lord Falcom win at a duel and getting caught doing it, leading to the entire enemy force of 11 horsemen to begin a charge towards the circle of wagons where Avir's Koloth sword treasure trove is being protected by a group of 6 archers, Merda, and then Tony huddling underneath one of the wagons with a sleeping Sonichu. So we'll say it's the moment before they start the charge where the guy has just yelled out. Merda, who has been burning tin, you definitely hear him yell for the charge. What is it? Do you have any reaction?
I'm definitely going to scream they're attacking.
Okay, and then Falcom and Tajmil, you both are about 100 yards away from the wagons.
Okay, 100 yards.
And where's Avir's?
He is with you both.
Okay. Lord Falcom's gonna turn to Avir's and say, "Let's go. If you can't go, I'll carry you." Tajmil, I figure, can get himself.
Provide cover.
Are you turning him in or running away?
I mean, running back towards the camp.
Oh.
No, just fought a duel.
I'd give him
I
away.
won. Just because you cheated doesn't mean I won less.
I was just... My powers are kind of hard to control sometimes, and, my impulsive nature is even harder to control than that.
No. It's perfectly
no, I
fair.
think it comes down to poor listening.
I literally
Probably,
did. I literally did ask you to do what you did. I might have put a caveat that you didn't.
You said a nudge. A nudge.
Yeah, I might have put a caveat in there, but that you might not have paid attention to.
Guys,
but it happens.
Listen, everyone's hand slips every once in a while, and they kill someone. It happens.
I mean, no one's dead yet, but a lot of people are about to be, I think. But Lord Falcom's just going to be busy trying to get Avir's back to the wagons because he doesn't think this dude can handle himself under a 11 dude cavalry charge. Right, Trevor?
We got this. Let's
How many
fight.
people do they have? I thought they had a sizable group.
They had 12. And then you've got the one guy that was in plate mail pretty well messed up, so he's not gonna get on his horse and charge. He's gonna get on his horse and get the rust out of there.
Get the rust out of there.
So they are on horses, and we have archers, right?
Yeah, there are 6 archers that Veers has hired along with the rest of the group.
We have wagons. We'll just hide under them.
So, can I
Checkmate,
make Merda do an
archers.
action?
You already called the alarm, and so we're gonna wait until we actually start combat. Falcom, you are injured. You've got that leg laceration. You're gonna try and carry him, or do you want to let him go himself? I will remind you, since it's been a little while for that episode, let alone the last one, he is a pewter arm. Or at least is showing, well, the cat's out of the bag if you didn't realize, but yeah, he's a pewter arm.
All right. Well, I had forgotten he was a pewter arm specifically. I think I just knew he was a misting.
Well, you saw him, you had driven a Koloth sword into the ground, and then he went up to it and...
Oh yeah, he picked it up.
One-handed pulled it up out of the ground.
Okay.
And then became the King of England.
I mean, he already thought he was the King of England.
Or at least the noble of Erto.
Yeah. Anyways, so Lord Falcom's just going to start running back to camp. To the wagons.
Okay, give me a physique roll, -1, and then I'd give you an advancement, but you can't get one.
Yep. I am. So let's. Yes.
Oh man, the sound of these metal dice rolling.
You like it?
It's incredible.
Alright. I got 2 5s. No nudges.
He is going to spend his 2 nudges to re-roll because those ones weren't that great. Yeah, 4s and a nudge. That'll do it. Well, I guess I should give the horses a shot. Yeah, so you two start running, and with the very small head start that you have, the amount of ground between you, you're able to start to stay ahead of them before they charge. Tajmil, how do you react to them sounding the attack?
You say I'm 150 yards away from him?
No, you're just out of coin shot range. You're 100 yards from the wagons. Because I guess they came closer to form the circle. So, yeah, you are within coin shot range, but you're also within pretty easy range of them riding up on you on horseback.
Can I shoot and scoot?
If you move and shoot, you will only get to move 1 distance away. So the way that works in the Mistborn Adventure game is you can move from touching distance to striking distance to range distance, like a thrown spear, and then from thrown spear to like thrown or bow shot. And so you could shoot at them and then move from spear throwing distance to bow shot distance.
Hold on. Whoa. What episode are we on right now?
Like the number? Or?
Yeah.
Season 2, episode 8.
I believe this will be episode 9 or 10.
9.
How is it I'm just now hearing about this game mechanic?
Because it's never really been that much of an issue beforehand.
Yeah, usually
Holy
we just
cow.
shoot them full of holes and like leave them in an alley where most of our encounters
I didn't
have happened.
make it too much of a thing for rescuing Bornholm, but it would have been.
You did
Well, if
for
that's
me.
the case, dude, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
steal run
Yeah.
back to group up with Falcon. I was kind of thinking maybe I could provide some sort of cover for him.
Oh, we got cover, then we shoot at them.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna go regroup with everyone else.
All right. We will officially enter combat then. They're going to declare, or no, Tony's going to declare first.
Are any of them within 100 paces of me?
100 paces would be a little or would definitely be less than 100 yards, so no.
So I think I'm going to just kind of actively defend hiding underneath the wagon. I'm going to shield our good friend Sanachu from the evil.
Which side of the wagon circle are you on?
The far side.
Okay. They're going to declare next. They're going to start riding forward, and the one thing that they're going to do as they're moving forward is the ones that don't have lit torches are going to ride closer to the ones that do, and they are going to light the unlit torches that they have on their person. So all of them are carrying a torch. Next, you three get to decide between you who declares next, since you all have the same wits.
I can declare next since Lord Falcon's kind of hurt right now.
Yeah, he's just gonna stick back for a sec.
Okay, I would, now when we regrouped, how far away are these from these people? You say that they're coming towards the wagons.
You're going to stay ahead of them, but you're going to be just ahead of them. So you're going to make it to the circle of wagons immediately before they do. It's going to take probably 1 or 2 rounds, at least 1 round within bowshot range of the 6 people that you've got with us before you guys all make it there. So for this round, we'll say this is the round where they're riding into bowshot range, and that's what those 6 extras are doing. And so you can either focus completely on your steel running to make it back into the wagon or do something else if you choose.
Can I ask you, do these horses have bridles in their mouth?
Yeah, they definitely do.
Is there a way for me to wait until they get close enough and like do some sort of flippy stuff, but push the bridle like into the brainstem of the horse and kill it?
Wow.
It's metal. Hey, it's metal.
For more than one horse, definitely
Just one
not.
horse. Just one horse. That's all I want to
But-
do is just like do that and get injured.
Why not just like guide it off course?
Because he
Yeah,
wants to be awesome, damn it.
Not make
Yeah, I wanna-
horse's head explode.
Oh, no, wait. Okay, so what are the weapons that they have? Because if I don't want to get another, I just got over that, what was it? A burden to injury. I don't want to get another one of those. So, like, do these people have bows, you said?
Most of them have have swords or dueling canes, about half and half. And
Okay.
then there
What kind
was
of damage
the
does
guy
a
in full
dueling cane
plate.
do?
He had a lance with him, or a spear, some sort of pole arm that he could use from horseback. But he's out of the battle. You don't see any bows.
Okay, so could I on the people that have swords, couldn't I just steel push those out of their hand or something?
Once they're in range.
You could definitely try, but
Okay.
most of them are just carrying torches at the moment. The swords are still at their sides.
Yeah,
Alright.
dissword them.
Yeah, I'm
Send
gonna
it flying
have
into
to-
the guy behind him.
That's what I'm gonna do. So I would like to, but my initial, you said primary action or initial action. I want that to be the bridle maneuver through the brainstem of the horse.
Okay, so is that what you're doing for this round then?
If I'm in between the wagons or where the crew is and these guys, yeah, I want to do something prior to them getting there because of like Lord Falcone's hurt. This is going to obviously be a kind of a, there has to be some sort of a threshold to this that needs to be protected or it's going to get ugly.
Make sure you brace of using the wagons.
Okay, so you're going to have to flare your metal to do that. So that will give you a die pool of 6. Who wants to declare next?
I can. So are they in range of the archers?
They will be for this round, yeah.
So I'm gonna yell for the archers to aim at the horses.
Man, PETA, once again, will not like this episode.
Listen,
Hey, I mean, at least she's consistent.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so no dice for that. Falcom.
Alright, well, am I back to the wagons yet?
No, same thing as with
Okay,
Tajmil.
so-
You're kind of halfway between.
Alright,
You
so
can make it there this round, or you can
I'll-
do some other action.
I'll continue running back towards the wagons. Falcom running away from the fight.
So that'll be a physique roll of 8 dice. Avir's is going to do the same thing. He also has 8 dice. So
Still minus
You
1.
can go ahead and roll yours. Yeah, so he'll go first. In that case, pair of 5s. He makes it back and slides underneath a wagon.
I have 4 5s, and I will do the same nearby.
Okay, so yeah, you both start running towards the circle of wagons. You kind of look over towards each other, give a slight nod, split off slightly, and then almost in sync, you both slide down on one leg like you're sliding into home base underneath this wagon to get towards the other side.
Alright.
Next, I think, would be Tajmil with 6 dice.
Okay, 6 dice.
And you are going to take 1 damage for pushing on something heavier than you.
But the bridle's not heavier
The
than me.
horses.
No, but the horse. What's going to happen for you to do
Physics
this
is
you're going to have to brace yourself with your steel pushing against the wagon and focus it on the bridle. And so you're pushing both on the bridle, the horse, and the wagon, and you're sandwiched between them, which is
boy.
why all of that
Okay.
force is being pushed upon you.
What's the difficulty set at?
It's going to be a roll opposed by the horse's strength. And there's
boy.
also going to be a target number that even if they don't make it to that number, you have to get above it with a certain number of nudges. Because this is
man.
very difficult to do.
You should just turn them off course.
I got 2 6s, a 2, a 3, a 5, and a 1. So I'm guessing I can reroll
You can
with
spend
4.
the 2 6s to re-roll the other 4.
Oh man, there's no way this. What's my damage gonna be? I got 2 2s, a 5, and a 3.
Okay, yeah, this horse, the horse got
man.
2 4s and a nudge. And so you go and you try and you like, as you're flying through the air, you stop pushing until you come almost to the ground, and then instantly reach out with your mind on 2 specific blue lines, one shooting towards the wagon, one shooting towards the horse that was carrying the spokesman. And with all of your might, you push on both of those. And the horse kind of falters for just a moment, but then you see behind you that the wagon shifts backwards a little bit and the horse continues to barrel on towards you.
Oh, man. So do I have to retreat or something like that to the other side of the wagon to give cover?
You can get a little bit closer, but since you're not focusing on your steel running, you will not beat them to it.
Oh, boy. All right, well, then I guess if they're still barreling towards, can I knock one of the swords out of the horseman's hand?
You can try that next round.
Okay.
Next will be the archers. They're kind of hanging out. There's 6 of them. There's 5 wagons, and so there's one that's behind the wagons, up close towards where they're charging at. But the rest of them have each been assigned to one of the wagons to defend it. So only 4 of them are gonna be able to attack this time.
Do they aim for the horses?
Give me a charm roll.
Okay. So that's 5?
Yep. You know, I have to say, that's probably the most incongruous stat of any of the characters, is that Merda is charming more than anything else.
I got 2 3s and a nudge.
Okay, and I'm going to give them the same physique that I gave for Tajmil.
We'll say she uses intimidation.
Or no, they're doing
more
the
than
charm. So yeah, they're going to aim for it.
Yes.
And then the horses will get the same. So 3 of the archers... I'm sorry, 4. I already corrected myself on that. 1 misses. Another 1 misses. One of them has a chance to hit. Another 1 misses.
Oh, come on.
Oh, damn, these horses are brutal. That is 3 5s and 2 nudges. So, he was aiming at the same horse that Tajmil was, and just that split second of faltering as it got its grip again and continued to barrel forward was enough to throw off his aim, and the arrow slices right by its head. So as they come charging forward, all 11 of them now are carrying these lit torches, and they are very close to the wagons, coming up right next to where Tajmil is, right in front of them. And we will go into the next round. Tony, you get to declare first. They are within 100 paces.
Cool. I'm going to spook all the horses.
Oh, crap. That's brutal.
Are you going to use
so
Fluffles or something?
No, there's fire on top of them. Horses don't like fire. I'm just going to ratchet up that fear.
Nice.
I kind of want to make this use of your effect crowd, just because it's a large number of animals and you're not used to using it on animals. Does that make sense, or am I being
Yeah, that's cool. No, it makes sense to do effect crowd. I'm cool with that. Can I get a bonus for spectacle?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool.
And I'll give you those 2, well, I guess you're not close enough, but if it doesn't work and they get closer and you try it again, I'll give you the 2 dice back for the horses that are close to you if you use one of your flash contraptions.
Sounds good.
So that'll be 4 dice. Next to declare, they are going to split off. There's going to be 5 of them that hang around the front 3 wagons, and then 3 of them are going to split off and circle around opposite sides. And then all of them are going to throw their torches into the wagons as they get to them. Tajmil, you would declare next.
I'm going to go for that sword push.
None of them are really holding their swords, like they haven't drawn them yet.
Okay.
So if you wanted, you could like focus on one of the metal, some of the metal that's on their person and try and dehorse some people.
Wait, what am I talking about? How far away are they? Because I forgot I have things I could actually shoot at their brains.
Oh, they are like on you. Like next
okay,
to you.
well then I'm going to do I have multi-shot, don't I?
Yep, up to your rating, which is 5.
Okay, so I'm gonna try. How many are close to me? Like, I know that there's a group of them approaching, but is this like a line formation? Is this like what's the other one? A caisson formation?
They're charging in a straight line. They're not like doing any fancy maneuvers like a wedge or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to then hit the first 3 that are approaching me.
Okay, and I am going to up the difficulty for each one you want to hit. So if you wanted to hit 5, it would be incredibly difficult. 3 will be about middling difficulty.
Okay, I'm going to stick with 3.
Okay, so that'll be a dice pool of 5. Merda.
I'm on a wagon, right?
Sure.
Sure. I'm gonna whip out my dueling cane and like get in defensive stance to try to like hit any torches that are thrown my way.
Okay, so you're just going to kind of play defense and use your physique to bounce them out if they come in.
Yeah, like a baseball bat.
I'm going to give you +1 for being easy to overlook.
Nice.
So that'll be a die pool of 5.
Sweet.
Falcom.
So I'm under a wagon on the other side with the Veers. And is there anybody, like the archers are all on top of the wagons or in the wagons?
Yeah, they're like in the back of the wagon, half crouched behind the boxes of Koloss swords.
Okay. All right. Lord Falcom's gonna look for a bow, I guess. Is there any extra?
You can ask somebody to use one that they're using, but I don't think they have any extras.
Oh, never mind then. I guess he'll go back to the wagons on the back side and kind of take a defensive stance there. If anybody comes around and tries to actually come into the camp, he'll be there. But besides that, he's not charging out.
Okay, so kind of similar to what Merda's doing?
Yeah, I guess if he would, if he could, throw torches out of wagons.
Okay, so yeah, we'll give you a physique for that as well. So that's going to be 8.
Yeah.
Avirs is going to rip the top off of one of the boxes of Koloss swords and arm himself with one of the Koloss swords. So, Falcom, you will get dice to oppose one of their torch throwing. So let me roll that. And then you can split up your dice pool if you want, so that way you can react to multiple torches thrown, since there's 3 of them coming back for 2 wagons.
Okay.
Or
Don't do it,
6
it's
of
a
them
trap.
coming back for 2 wagons.
Yeah. All right. So first one.
What'd you say, John?
I said don't do it, it's a trap.
It wasn't intended as so, but often that is a trap, yes.
All right. First one, 4 dice. Pair of 1s.
He got a pair of 5s, so
Yes.
you go to try and dive for it, and you grab onto it, but you're just a little bit too close to the flame, and it falls to the deck of the wagon. Next one, we'll say this one's coming at Merda.
Do I have 3 like he does, or is it 2 now?
You have, well, there's you're on one of the 2 wagons in the back.
Mhm.
So there's 3 of them each coming at each of those wagons. So 3 for each of you.
Okay. I think I'm gonna use 3 die for this one. I got 2 3s and a nudge again.
Yeah, so he kind of comes in. He just lazily almost drops the torch in as he rides by. You pop your head up as soon as he rides past, grab the torch, and just gently flick it out of the wagon.
Nice.
We'll go with the next one at Falcom.
All right. I got nothing.
On 3 dice, for the second time, 2 5s and a nudge this time. So a second torch lands on the other side of the wagon behind you.
Okay.
Merida, coming back at you.
2.
You've got 3 dice. Or no, you're right. You only have 2. I'm sorry.
3's like me today. I got a pair of 3s again.
Okay, so instead of like gently flicking it out, as the next guy comes running up, you just kind of toss the torch towards that guy, and as he pulls his hand back to throw it, you actually connect with the torch as he goes to throw it, and they both fall towards the ground.
Nice.
Falcom.
Another one coming?
Yep, last one.
Was I protecting 2 wagons or 3 wagons?
You're just protecting 2 wagons.
Oh, so aren't...
I mean, just the 1 wagon. You have 1 and Merda has 1 in the back.
Oh, okay, but I already have 2 torches in my wagon. So 1 more coming in.
Yep.
All right, let's see if 2 dice does anything. A 1 and a nudge, so no.
Oh, shoot. I should have done you first, Tony.
Yeah?
Because you
My
have
5 dice beats him?
Yeah, I only had 2 left.
Your 4 dice would. Oh, no, it would be 5.
You gave me a +1, right?
Yeah,
so that's
5. Yeah, if you can get a high enough success, then I will get rid of one of the torches at the very least for Falcom. But they didn't get anything for their last one, so they don't at least get that last torch in there, David.
Okay.
All right, nothing but a pair of 6s, so I'm going to re-roll the last 3. And I got 5s and a nudge.
With the guy who got 5s and a nudge, his will stay in there. But since you beat the guy who had 5s, his doesn't go in. And then I'm going to take away 1 die from all of the guys in the front.
Well, hold on. I'm spooking the horses.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I'm
You do
getting?
Great job.
Like, shouldn't they be throwing riders and shit? Especially with fire getting thrown around?
I can do checks for each of them. But I don't think that it's going to be an immediate, like, there's not a burst of fire, so they're not going to rear up, but they're going to become harder to control, and it's going to take, another round of success in order for them to be completely uncontrollable.
Okay.
But I am taking 1 die away from 6 people. I think that's pretty massive advantage.
Alright, that's fair.
Tajmil, you will go next.
Okay, so 5 dice. I got 2 3s, a 5, a 2, and a 6.
Sorry, I got a lot of dice to roll here.
Oh, I'm so screwed.
No, only because of the aggregate, not because each one is rolling so high. Okay, again, with 3 dice, 2 of them roll 5s. This is incredible.
You're kidding me. Trevor, you said you were going to stop using weighted dice.
They're metal, I can't help it.
Oh, those are definitely weighted then.
But the third guy, like, you smack him right in the chest, and he gets shot off the back of his horse. And his horse, with the combined shock of his rider getting thrown off, and with Tony's flared riot, or not flared, but his rioting, increasing their fear and their anxiety, the horse kind of rears back and kicks and steps backwards and onto his leg, and it breaks his leg. And so we have got the 4 others that I will roll with just 2 dice apiece.
I don't roll anything though, right?
If they still get 5s,
the wagons.
I think this is the best
one
commercial
who
for the metal
did
dice
get
ever.
5s. But only 1 out of the 5 succeeded. So at the moment, one of the wagons in front is on fire. Well, it has a torch in it. It's not going to be on fire yet. And then Falcom, the wagon that you're in, has 2 torches.
Okay.
I think that's everybody.
Is Sonichu still sleeping?
Yeah, Sonichu's still sleeping. I did forget about the archers, though.
So what are they gonna do?
Shoot.
They're going to take up all the poor rolls.
Good.
Let's say they're amazed
No,
by
that's
my
bad.
hitting.
That's very bad. Okay, yeah, so one of the archers manages to land an arrow in the head of another horse, and it falls to the ground and drops its rider. So we have 9 of them left. They are going to declare first. They are going to break off and regroup towards the front of the wagons again as each of them pull out a fresh torch. The archers are going to continue firing at them. Tony, what are you doing?
Same thing. I'm spooking them horses.
Okay.
Spook them.
Next is Tajmil.
Okay, so I hit the one guy off and he broke his leg, so he's out of the fight.
Yep.
Okay. How far away from me is his? Is he?
He's not too far away from you.
Okay, so I only do 1 action, right?
Yep.
Coup de grace.
No.
If you want to, but as we've already established, he's out of the fight.
Yeah, no, he's literally not going to join the fight again. So
Okay.
you don't have to
All right,
waste your time.
if he's truly gone, then the other horsemen, how many of them are close to me? What are they doing? Are they targeting? I'm guessing I pissed off the 3 that I tried to throw change at.
There are 4 of them around you. Two of them are the ones that you shot coins at.
Okay. And the one of which is no longer in the fight, right?
No. There were 5. One of them is gone. 2 of the ones are the other 2 that you threw coins at, and 2 of them you haven't agitated at all yet.
Okay, the ones that I threw coins at, I guess let's try shooting 2 of them this time instead of 3.
All right. That
5
will
again?
give you, a dice pool of 5. Merda, you declare next.
I'm gonna keep baseball hidden.
Okay, and that will be a 5. No, I'm not going to give you the easy to overlook since they already know you're there now.
Okay.
But you don't actually have to do that this time because they're regrouping to light more torches.
Oh, well, can I, like, encourage the archers? Like,
Try
try to use my charm?
Actually, I'll make this wits because you're going to try and, like, position them strategically now that you know what their plan is. So that will be a roll, dice pool of 4.
And my 10 doesn't count since it's wits?
No, because you're not really trying to see them. You're more just, you know their plan, you figured it out, now it's just figuring out the best way to counter it.
Okay.
Falcom.
I'm gonna take one of the torches from my wagon and I'm gonna throw it into Avir's wagon, the one he just climbed in and grabbed the swords out of.
What?
You're gonna spread the fire from one wagon into another wagon.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try and do it like surreptitiously, like I'm trying to take just throw the torch out to get this cart not on fire, but I am aiming for his wagon.
Why?
Okay, that'll be a physique roll. Avir's is going to jump out of the wagon with a Koloss sword and go charging towards the horsemen, and we'll say that he can take a swing at one of them as they retreat. So he is going to be 8 dice. And Falcom, you are 8 dice as well. Mm-hmm. But I am going to make this a contest against his wits.
Oh, okay.
Well, not for you to succeed, but if you succeed at nobody noticing.
Yeah. Yep. All right. That's my first terrible roll of the night. I got a pair of 2s.
Good enough. You got a pair of 1s.
Oh my god! Thank goodness.
So yeah, you take one of the torches up and you flick it back towards him, and it lands in the wagon just as he's jumping out from in front of it. You do notice, however, that the other torch that was in your wagon has caught some of the canvas cover that was over the top of the boxes, and that canvas cover is starting to burn.
Okay.
We will go to Avir's next.
I want to roll to see if I notice it with wits.
Okay.
And I got 4s.
Yeah, you definitely see this torch leave Falcom's hand, go flying halfway across the camp, and land in another wagon.
Falcom! I mouth quietly while like glaring because I don't want to wake Sonichu.
Okay, so getting 2 5s and 2 nudges, Avir's runs up and decapitates one of the horses, which is going to give you an extra 1 die on your spooking, Tony.
Sweet!
So you are down to 8 riders now? Yeah, 8 riders, and it is now Tony's turn.
So I get 6 now, right?
Yep.
Man, only 2 nudges. Rerolling. Alright, I got a pair of 2s and a nudge.
Okay, let me roll spirit. They got a pair of 4s.
Damn it.
Merda, roll your wits to see if you can give the archers a bonus.
Sweet. I got 3 2s and a nudge.
Okay, yeah, so they will each get a 1 die bonus.
Sweet.
And I'm going to roll them next. 3 of the riders take arrows into arms, torsos, shoulders, and they, instead of stopping to regroup, they drop their unlit torches on the ground and they keep riding out. One of them stopping to try and help the guy with the broken leg. And so we are down to just 5 horsemen left. I think that takes us to the top of the round. The wagon that Avir's was in is now starting to go up in flames as well. The horsemen are going to charge back. 2 of them are going to go after... Well, we're going to have 3 of them go after the 2 front wagons that aren't on fire yet. And then 2 of them are going to go after the one in the back that Merida's on. Archers are going to keep shooting. Tony, what would you like to do?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Spooking them again.
Okay, and the 2 of them that are coming towards your wagon, you can get an extra 2 die bonus on.
Sweet. Do I need to just focus on them?
We'll make it an extra nudge for each of those. How about that?
Sure.
Or let's just make it an extra 2 nudges in general. That sounds fair.
Works for me.
Next to declare would be Tajmil.
I thought that I was gonna do the 2 coin shots on the guys.
Oh, I skipped you last time.
Yeah, I kept wondering why.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
5.
Yep.
Okay, I got...
Need at least a pair of 2s.
I got a pair of 3s.
Okay, yeah, so you hit another 2 guys, and so that brings us down to just 3. So only 1 on each wagon.
Okay, alright, and I get to declare now?
Yep.
I guess... Are they on horses?
The 3 that are left are, yes.
Can I do a steel running with my acrobatics and actually just flat out, like, Jet Li one off the horse?
Sure. We'll make that we'll give you a +1 to your steel pushing. So 6 dice.
Okay. Do that right now, or are we just declaring?
We're just declaring at the moment.
Okay.
Merda.
I think there's just one coming at her wagon, right?
Right.
So I think she's gonna, like, try to confuse them and think that someone's behind him. She's gonna, like, yell, "Hit him while he's not looking!"
Okay. I think that's wits.
Okay.
I hear an argument for charm, but I'm leaning towards wits. So if you want to argue it, give me your best point.
Well, I think charm is deception, and I'm trying to deceive them.
Okay, we'll make it a charm roll then.
Cool.
Finally, Falcom, you are in a burning wagon.
Is my wagon on fire?
I want to go to...
No, just the one that Falcom is in and the one that Avir's was in.
I want
Well,
to...
it's because of Falcom.
I want to leave the wagon, and I want to go over to another wagon on the opposite side that is not on fire and has a bowman in it. And I want to convince one of the archers to give me their bow.
Okay, I'm going to make that a charm roll.
Okay. Can I get a noble
I'm going to give you
inspiring?
+1. Yeah, yep.
All right.
Beat me there.
Oh, okay. All right.
Then Avir's, he is going to continue his reign of terror against the closest horseman to him. So he is going to roll first, which is terrible, but good enough. So yeah, he is able to cripple another one of the horses, causing the rider to fall from it. And so there's only 2 horsemen left carrying torches running back. Let's see. Tajmil, I think you're next.
Okay, so 6 dice?
Yep.
Okay, I got 3 4s, a 5, and 2 2s.
Yeah, so you using one of the Kolas, like the secure anchor of the Kolas swords, kind of jump into the air, shooting a coin down, get just high enough that you're able to arc up into the air, come down right as they're riding away, and you just kick him straight off the horse, and now you are on top of the horse instead, getting yourself into the saddle.
Okay, sweet.
That leaves just 1 horseman left. The one coming at Merida. Go ahead and make your charm roll.
Oh wow, I got 3 4s and 2 1s.
Okay, yeah, so you put this mask of horror and abject shock on your face, and you point a finger out, and it starts quivering as you point it to the distance, and your eyes go wide, and your lips tremble, and you just shout, "Monster Mist Wraith!" And this guy whips his head around, and instinctually throws the torch out so we can see this mist wraith, but of course there's nothing there. So he has been effectively disarmed.
I like that better than mine.
Falcom, or no, it would be Tony next.
Sweet. All right, I am hitting them horses.
All right, go ahead and roll it for me.
That's going to affect Tajmil too, right?
Oh, yeah.
I had not thought about that, but yes it will.
So am I still 6 or 5?
You get the 5 plus 2 free nudges, I think.
Yeah, I got 4s.
Okay, so what happens is you see this horse coming closer, and you kind of hear Merida shouting something as you peek out from behind the wagon, and you tuck Sonichu up underneath the coat of your tuxedo, so that way he doesn't get to see he isn't startled by the bright flash. And this jet of flame shoots out in front of this horse's face, just as the rider whips his head around and throws his torch the other way. And this horse lets out a huge scream and rears up on its back legs, tossing the rider off where he falls to the ground with a heavy thud. Tajmil, I'm going to need a physique roll from you, +1 for your acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I didn't use my contraption there, right?
Oh, I thought you were using it.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind
I was
about
just spooking him.
the jet of flame then, even though that was a really cool description.
Oh, it was an awesome description, but I'm like, I was conserving my ammo. I'm not using it up for that.
Okay.
I got 2 5s, a 4, a 6, and a 1.
So this horse rears up on its hind legs as well, but you're able to use the same anchor that you did to shoot up into the air to keep yourself firmly planted in the saddle. And the horse isn't calmed, but you have managed to stay on top of it for the moment without getting knocked off and taking any damage.
Right on.
Falcom, go ahead and give me your charm roll.
All right. Pair of 1s.
That's good enough. You are now the proud owner of a bow.
All right. Cool.
We'll go back to the top of the order, and I think that they're all going to start retreating, but the ones that aren't, like the guy that got knocked off his horse, he is still able to fight if he gets the inclination. So there's 3 or 4
The one
targets.
that I didn't coup de grace, or
No, the one that Kelly
Okay.
confused and then Tony knocked off his horse.
Right on.
So we'll say that there's 3 targets that are actively retreating, but that still are viable combatants. Tony.
The dude who I just knocked off his horse, I'm going to attack him with fear. Flare that metal.
Okay.
Attack his willpower.
Who is next? Tajmil.
I'm on the horse. You say they're retreating?
Yeah, they're retreating. Your horse, theirs as well, but your horse is very hard to control right now. And so keep that in mind when you decide your action.
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to actually do something I never do, and I'm going to play it safe. I'm just going to stick around the wagons and fend off any of the remaining attackers that possibly would come. Stay on the horse, though.
Okay, I'm going to make that a physique roll plus your stealth acrobatics to continue to calm the horse.
Okay.
Merida.
So I'm gonna try to do something cool. I'm gonna say Merida sets her shoulders in a very poised stance and points her fingers and just commandingly says, "Archers, fire!"
Okay. I don't think you need any dice for that. Falcom.
All right. Falcom is going to... He's close enough to talk to Tajmil, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Privately? Or just yelling?
If you could get out of the wagon and head close enough to him, I think that it would be it'd be easy enough.
All right, he's gonna walk over. Tajmil, come on, we have to go chase down those guys. And he's gonna point at Avir's and say, "We can take them with Avir's and catch back up to him pretty quickly."
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I guess turn my horse towards there instead of my previous decision for just sticking near the wagons. So,
All right.
Avir's is actually going to just start heading back towards the wagon and try and put the fire out.
All right. Can Falcom try and convince him as well?
I'm gonna make it another charm roll.
Okay. that would be fine by me.
Okay, I think then first in the order would be Tony.
Sweet. So do I get all 6?
Oh, definitely.
And then actually, do I still get a bonus for spectacle?
No, because you're not making really a spectacle like you were with the horses.
Okay.
The spectacle is already there. You're just increasing his reaction to it.
Haha, I got 5s.
Nice.
That beats his 2s. He starts to see the mist wraith and starts screaming incoherently about how the mist wraith is coming to steal his soul. And I don't know if any of our listeners have ever seen the movie Big Trouble, but at the very end of it, there's this scene where this guy who's been hit by a hypnotic toad juice, it's a long story, is screaming through the streets as he's dragging this heavy metal shelving unit behind him as this dog chases him. And that's exactly what I see here, is like maybe there's a frog or something behind him and he is screaming hysterically at it because it is so terrifying.
Oh, yeah. I love that frog.
God, that was so good. Good movie, if anybody needed a movie recommendation.
So funny.
Who's next? Tajmil, give me your physique roll of 5 to control your horse.
Okay. Gotta reroll 1. I got 2 5s, a 6, and a 2.
And
another 2, actually. 2 2s.
For all intents and purposes, you have calmed your horse down. You have spent so much time with agitated animals, mostly because you spend your time agitating Sonichu, that you know the best way to calm them down.
So we're heading towards the retreaters and giving them no quarter.
Yep. Falcom, go ahead and give me your charm roll.
Alright, he's gonna say, Avirs, we have to chase those men down, otherwise they're gonna just keep coming after us on this trip. They know where we are. And nothing. Nothing at all. So
Yeah, he got a pair of 2s and a nudge, and so he's going to say, I don't care if they come back. We beat them once, we'll beat them again, but for the moment, my livelihood is on the line. We need to get this fire out. And he is going to try and put the fire out. And that's nothing but the nudges. And so he is able to rip the canvas off of the one of the wagons that's not on fire, and he starts using it to beat the fire on this front wagon, and he's at least keeping it at bay, even if he's not making any progress on it. The archers are going to fire, and of this rain of arrows as it falls down, just you see it sinking into horse flesh, human arms, and for the most part, it's almost like not a single person has been spared. And while they still could possibly put up a fight, all of them are pretty well injured.
Merda stands proudly tall and pointing her finger as if she's an archer commander. And there's like an imaginary cloak flowing behind her as she smiles proudly as the arrows shoot forward and hit them.
Beautiful. I love it.
So we don't have to chase them down then, do we?
Well, if I'm reading the situation right, I don't think that was David's intention from the start.
maybe not.
I think he just wanted to pull as much help away from the burning wagons as he could.
Oh. Okay.
And then stab Avirs in the back.
So we'll just kind of start to wrap things up a little bit, unless anybody else had anything specific they wanted to do.
Nope.
I mean, did David want to stab Avirs in the back?
Not now, no. Gonna go over the hill and tell Tajmil to shoot him in the back while I pin him.
I would have done it too.
I know, that's why I was gonna bring you and nobody else.
With the help of the rest of the archers, he's able to get the fire under control for that wagon, but the one that Falcom was in the back that had caught fire, it is completely lost, and by the time morning rolls around and he starts to examine the Kolos blades, they're covered in soot and damaged and really just aren't in any kind of serviceable condition. Plus, the weight of them would encumber the rest of the wagons, and so wouldn't really be able to be carried anyway. And he expresses a little bit of disappointment on that, but nevertheless is in good spirits for having fended off the attack. The rest of the trip goes pretty uneventfully. I imagine that tensions are still kind of high just because the group does not like him at all in any way. But you make it to the edges of the Kolos camp. And as you pull up, there is what is obviously an incredibly young Kolos that comes forward and is the first one to greet you. And as the party pulls up to him, what would be the marching order here?
Like when the Saints go marching in order?
Like,
just like regular?
Where is everybody in terms of the 4 wagons?
Merida is
Like,
in the
oh,
same
I'm on a
wagon with,
horse.
like, the archers, feeling proud of herself and just chilling around them.
I think Lord Falcom's been riding with the Veers most of the time.
Okay, so you'd be in the front wagon?
Yeah.
Tajmil, I kind of imagine that you're keeping your horse, at least for now.
Yeah, I mean, there's no use wasting a perfectly good horse that's not dead yet.
And Tony, how about you?
I guess Tony's in the back reading. What am I reading right now, Tajmil?
You are going to be reading a cookbook written in an indecipherable language.
Another cookbook? How many of these did you bring?
I got a whole library of them.
The pictures are appetizing, though.
Yeah, but you don't have a clue what the words say.
Okay, and I pretend like I totally get it. And like, oh yeah, I can read this language. I'm a smart person.
It's Svordel cooking, or Svordish.
Go ahead and give me a wits roll, Tony.
Oh, really? Not a charm for acting?
No, I want a wits roll.
Ooh, I got 4s.
There are enough of like the ingredients with pictures next to them that obviously you don't have even a basic grasp of the start of this language, but you're starting to like, okay, so that's what an apple is. That's what garlic is. That's what a carrot is. You could get a shopping list and go and buy these things.
Cool. What's this dish that I'm learning, Tajmil?
I think it's some kind of a baked good. So let's just say it's an apple pie. It's an overly complicated. At the end of the day, it's an apple pie
With carrots in it?
with carrots in it. Yeah, it's from some Norwegian dish or equivalent Norwegian dish.
Oh, Wittens, I have something to teach you for once.
I was trying to go through this Cosmere Cuisine by Deanna Whitley. I think she's one of the beta readers and does a lot of writing for Tor, but I'm not seeing anything that necessarily fits too well.
It's okay,
But that's
it's
neither here
Swordish
nor there.
anyway.
No, that's true. So you guys, as you pull up to the edge of this camp, Avirs calls the halt, and this very young-looking Koloss starts walking forward. He's got a very basic-looking cleaver. I want everybody to give me a wits roll.
I got 2s.
But this
Wait, can I get +1 for like being street smart or something?
No.
This is not the streets.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got 2 4s.
I got 4 2s.
I got 3 4s.
Okay, Merida and Lord Falcom, this cleaver specifically looks incredibly familiar. And as this Koloss gets closer to you, it raises a blue finger and it points at Falcom and it says,
Alamancer, why you follow here? I leave town. I no bother anyone anymore. Leave me alone.
And Merida,
Is it our buddy?
using your stunt, you recognize the distorted voice of Gavel,
Ah! I love Gavel.
who is now a full Koloss.
Woo! Gavel.
Oh, we did that to him?
Yeah, we did that to him.
Not directly, but yeah, that's
where he went.
where he ended up.
Cool. Good.
Good.
I don't know if that's good. Probably not good at all.
I mean,
It's great. We got a friend here.
We don't have a friend here.
Definitely
I have a
not
friend here.
no, see, this is perfect, actually. Great.
This is gonna be
Lord
awful.
Falcom is like, kind of gonna smile at this. Are we gonna play this out, or are we gonna leave that for the cliffhanger?
Yeah, we're
That's the
gonna end
cliffhanger.
the episode right here.
All right.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening very much. I've been looking forward to these last 30 seconds of the episode for probably close to half a year now, because Gavel was my favorite NPC, and just to see him get tossed to the side, I had to find a way to bring him full circle back into it. So hope you guys enjoyed listening to that as much as I enjoyed revealing it, because I've been looking forward to that so much. But anyways, we'll be back in 2 weeks, and we hope that we catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mistborn and all related properties are owned by Brandon Sanderson and Dragonsteel Entertainment. The Mistborn adventure game is a product of Crafty Games. Special thanks to Steve Argyle for letting us use his artwork for the logo, and to Boardroom Design for putting the logo together for us. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at LLOS Podcast, or give us an email at lostlegendsofscadrial@gmail.com. We hope that you'll like and share and give us a review on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you next time.